need a phone for? I thought you were going to.
I am.
I don't want to hear any music.
You're not back here.
You can't use the phone. Or are you going to read?
I don't need it. It's Siri. Tell her to shut up. Hold on. Give me a second. 2 seconds.
I already came back.
Here we go.
He said I came back for nothing.
You can't play anything. Rap. You got to rap to me.
I am right now.
Listen to that.
Make it back.
I can't hear you.
Go.
All righty, drivers, we're at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock. Let's go on ahead and get into this evening's racing program. Up first is that first race of VTA. Looking for Tom, Jason, Andy, Joey, and Greg. Sorry, I forgot about Scott too, my bad. Tom, Jason, Scott, Andy, Joey, and Greg. Marshals will be my 21.5 touring car drivers. That is John and Matt. If I could get 2 volunteers as well. 2 volunteers to the track marshal.
Skinny Pete.
Skinny Pete.
You missed it. But I did it.
Hey, you never told me.
You were supposed to be turning around and watching.
Okay, go ahead. You were preparing yourself. I was letting you compose yourself.
I gotta redo
You ready
it
to
again.
spit it out? Go ahead.
I don't know why I forgot your name. Me?
Yeah.
So cold. I'm about to go get another jacket.
I gotta go back to playing my song.
Freezing over here.
Tom Riedel,
Tom, you're checked in, ready to go.
Greg Huey.
Greg, you're ready.
1 minute to the start of the race. Andy Watson.
I'll look it up.
Breaking Bad, Skinny Pete.
I don't watch Breaking Bad.
Scott Owen. 45 seconds to the start of the
Breaking Bad?
race.
No, I don't.
That's the character I said you look.
No, you said 8 Mile.
I did it first.
Yeah, we were talking 8 Mile at first.
Yeah.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You're not Eminem. You're.
All right, we're just looking for Jason Goff and Joey. You said Joey's not here yet? All righty. So we're just looking
15
for
seconds
Jason.
to the start of the race.
Oh my god.
And then if I could get 1 volunteer turn marshal to the bottom left-hand corner, 1 volunteer to the bottom left-hand.
Yes, I can see that.
You
He's dumb. He's dumb.
Well, you'll make me look good. I mean,
That's
Yeah,
Skinny
but-
Pete, man.
He's dumb.
That's you, dude.
He's dumb. So unless you're dumber than
No.
and there's Jason coming off on the backstretch.
Are you in the next one?
We're gonna start your lineup while Jason gets checked in. It'll be Tom in the and I meant that. It'll be Tom in the number 1 spot, Jason Goff in the number 2.
Jason Goff.
Scott Newton is in the number 3, Andy in the 4, and Greg in the 5. Once again, that is Tom in the 1, Jason in the 2, Scott in the 3, Andy in the 4, and Greg in the 5.
Does this shit seem like you're parked at the drive-thru? You driving?
Yep. That is facts. You cannot win it in the first turn. Slow and steady wins the race indeed. Alrighty, drivers, you are lined up and ready to go. Your marshals are in place. VTA drivers on the tone in less than 5. It's all good. Let's get you guys lined back up. It's all good, guys.
Really lines
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're pulling out the drive.
So jumpy, ready to go. All right, you're relined back up. Marshals, oh, give me 1 second. Marshals are back in place. Drivers on the tone in less than 5. And they're off. Do have a bump in the bottom right-hand corner, hard smack of the wall, all clear. Cartwheel over the rail in the middle. Do have one stuck on the roll. Red 72 in trouble. All clear for red 72. Do have a turnover up by number 11. All clear for him. All right, we're 45 seconds down. 4:15 to go with Scott Newton leading the early pack, 24.503. Jason Goff, 3 seconds behind, a 23.508. Tom Rydell, a 21.504, 4.4
4 minutes
seconds
left.
behind Jason. Andy running the 18.512, 5.2 behind Tom. All clear in the bottom left-hand corner. Do have one marshal out on the track. Clear for my marshal. Greg goes down to 5th place. Do have a caution on the right. All clear on the right. Greg running that 18.512, 1.8 seconds behind Andy. $3:30 to go. Your number 1 is shooting down the backstretch. Orange and white. Number 10, Scott Newton. Caution out of the middle, red 72 in trouble. Your leader smacking the wall on the right side. Your number 2 is shooting in front of the driver's stand, red, white, and blue. That is Jason Goff. Coming down the backstretch. He is 1.9 seconds behind the leader. With 3 seconds to go, your leader gets in trouble.
3 minutes left.
They split up and got back together.
Jason Goff does go into the lead. Scott down to second.
Like, it's happened so many times.
With 2:40 to go now, drivers. 2:40 to go. 1 car up in the air. 4 remain. Jason Goff, your leader, 27.506. Tom Rydell, that 25.50, 7.8 behind. Greg goes into third, a 23.508. And with that lap, Andy goes into fourth, a 21.503. It does look like we have 4 cars remaining with 2:10 to go now, drivers. 2:10, plenty of time. Jason Goff is the leader, the 27.502. Red, white, and blue. Going down the backstretch right now. Number 2 car,
2 minutes
Tom Rydell,
left.
passing in front of the driver's stand. It's the white 59. With 2 minutes remaining now, drivers. 2 to go. Greg running third, the 24.512. Andy running fourth, 22.508. There goes Greg and Andy down the backstretch. Yeah.
The audio transferred over to this, so I'm listening and talking here.
1:30 remaining now, drivers. 1:30 to go.
You gonna do it so that you can see all the comments and everything? Do you want the thing to be able to change between your screens?
People like it
I don't use it.
because whenever I start doing it, people are like, "Hey, I can't see the screen." I'm like, "I just switched it though."
1 minute remaining now, drivers. 1 minute to go. You have a little bump on the bottom
1
left.
minute left.
Jason Goff, your leader, 27.50 even. Tom Rydell running the 26.50, 8.9 seconds back. Greg, a 25.510. Andy, 23.505. Jason with a 9.9 fast lap. Tom
45
Rydell,
seconds
10.3. Greg, a 10.3. Andy, a 10.5. 40 seconds to go. VTA Heat 2, Race 2 up next.
30 seconds left.
30 to go now, drivers. 30 to go. Keep pushing. Just not each other, of course.
Or the wall.
Yeah.
15 seconds left.
Flip over on the right side. All clear on the right. 10 seconds to go now, drivers. 10 seconds. Everyone should have about 1 lap left. Caution on the backstretch. Keep it tight. Looks like we got a dead car. Finish your lap, drivers. Finish your lap.
Greg
Exit
Huey
clear on the
done.
backstretch. Greg, you're
Jason
finished.
Goff done.
Jason.
Tom Riedel
And
done.
there's Tom. Jason got the win, the 28.507. Tom, a 27.509. Greg, a 24.505. And Andy,
You just quit or did it break?
last lap. I need to finish it. Heat 2, VTA up next. Race 2, looking for... Maybe. Slow and steady. There we go. Looking for Jeremy, John, Jeff, and Matt.
Joey, can you jump in this seat?
For sure.
We're getting this car ready right now.
Sounds good to me.
Like you're in this seat. Golf's down there getting ready. I'm pitting for him, he's pitting for you. No, he'll probably stop.
What's your last name? Paxson. Joey Paxson? Yeah. Gotcha. All right, we're just looking for
John Steger.
There's John checked in. Looking for Jeremy, Jeff, Matt, and Joey.
Joey?
Yeah, Joey's gonna make it.
I'm saying you gotta go work this man.
He said he got it. How's it going out there on the live stream, guys? What's going on?
Yeah, I can hear everything.
That's weird.
Everything.
1 minute to the start of the
I
race.
think I'm being good, right? I'm not,
Matt
I'm not
Harrington.
saying anything bad, right? Okay, good.
Matt is checked in, ready to go. Matt, all ready to go.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy Jews. Matt Harrington. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshall's
John
track.
Steger.
If I could have VTA from Heat
Jeff
1, that would
Quillen.
be Jason, Tom, Greg, and Andy for me, please. Jason, Tom, Greg, and Andy. I see Joey making his way up to the driver's stand as we speak.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Joey Paxson.
All right, I have everybody checked in. My marshals are in place. Let's get you guys lined up on the backstretch. Go ahead and close the backstretch. It'll be Jeremy in the number 1, John in the 2, Jeff in the 3, Matt in the 4, and Joey in the 5. Once again, that is Jeremy in the 1, John Steger in the 2, Jeff in the 3, Matt in the 4, and Joey in the 5.
It's candy.
I thought it was drugs.
Something like that.
Can't use too much.
Yeah.
Alrighty, drivers, you are lined up and ready to go. Your marshals are in place. VTA Heat 2, Race 2. Go on the tone in less than 5. And they're off on the first turn. Couple bumps, pretty clean for the most part though. Shooting down the backstretch, we got John, Matt, and Jeremy coming out front. Yes, sir, that is John, your leader, followed directly behind by Matt. Jeff coming in third, Jeremy, my apologies, not Jeffrey. Jeremy fourth, and Joey fifth. Top 2 shooting down the backstretch. Hard smack at the end of the left side, all clear. Caution off on the left, keep it tight. Very nice.
The tinker's not working.
All right,
4 minutes
1 minute
left.
and 4 to go. John out front of that early lead. Matt looking like he's going for an inside line, maybe an outside. Only 0.1 seconds off from that 25.506. Jeremy running an 18.507. Jeff an 18.508. 0.1 seconds behind Jeremy. Joey running that 17.508. Do have 2 in trouble in the middle. Ooh, quick and slipping on the ice. Watch out for my marshal out there. You can thank James for that. He cleaned it with lemon pledge. Do have another hard smack on the top left. All clear. With 3:10 to go, John Steger hanging tough, 27.503. Matt 1.1 seconds behind. Jeff running the 25.13. Joey a 19.512, 5.2 behind Jeff.
3 minutes left.
Jeremy a 19.516. Leader passing in front of the driver's stand, followed directly behind by Matt, your number 2. It's the black and white, the blue and white top 2 cars down the backstretch. $2:30 to go now, drivers. You're halfway there. John Steger out front with a 9.82 fast lap. Matt with a 9.87. Jeff an 11.13. Joey gets into 4th place with a 12.89. Jeremy down to 5th has the 13.34 fast lap. John hanging tough with a 28.50 now. Matt a 28.502, 1 second behind. Jeff running a 21.503. Joey 20.507. Jeremy 19.50. Leaders coming down the back.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Plenty of time, drivers. Plenty of time. Matt is slowly but surely closing the gap in the final minutes of this race. Does get caught up a little bit, but everything is kosher. Oh, okay. 1 minute 30 remains. Now drivers 1:30. Leader turns it over. Matt gets around him. Leader's passing in front of the driver's stand. Matt now out front. John down to 2nd. As we round this final minute, it is a race for 1st. Matt and John bumping in. Matt hanging on.
1 minute left.
With 1 minute remaining now, drivers, 1 minute to go. Matt, your leader. John on his tail. Jeff running 3rd. John getting hung up on the left-hand side. Joey running 4th and Jeremy 5th. With
45 seconds left.
John only 1.1 behind, plenty of time. Up next, we do have the 12 scale, heat 1, race number 3. 12 scale, heat 1, race 3 up next.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds remain now, drivers. 30 seconds to go. We do still have a race for 1st happening up top. And then we have Jeremy in the bottom, about 11 seconds behind Joey. John running 0.7 seconds behind the leader.
15 seconds left.
This will be your last lap, drivers. This looks like it'll be everyone's last lap, actually. Finish your lap.
Jeremy Jukes done.
There's Jeremy,
Jeff Quillen
Joey.
done.
Matt does hang tough.
Joey Paxson
John
done.
Finished. Matt
Matt
got the lead at
Arrington done.
29.504.
John
Jeff,
Steger
I'm
done.
sorry, John, 29.504, 0.4 seconds behind. Jeff with a 23.502. Joey a 21.503, and Jeremy the 20.502. 12 scale, heat 1, race 3 up next. That is David Lee, Steve, Tom, and Scott. If I could have my top 4 qualifiers, that is Matt, John, Jeff, and Joey to the track for me. Matt, John, Jeff, and Joey back to the track for me to Marshall.
Steve Roebling. Scott Owen.
Speed 50 cents.
$1 minute to the start of the race. David Lee. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
You still stagger up by a second? Roughly? Or are you waiting for them to make this full turn?
I'm waiting for them to get through the turn.
Okay. I can do that. Which at this rate
30
is
seconds to the start of the
a
race.
second, if not a second and a half.
Tom Riedel.
Hey, that one.
Yeah. All right, I do have all my drivers checked in. If I could get
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Please, the other three drivers. I have Joey out there looking for Jeff, John, and Matt. Ooh, hard smack on the right side. Watch out over there. It looks like here. Do be careful on the ice. She is slick. I do have all my marshals present. You guys' starting lineup will be David Lee on the tone, followed by Steve, then Tom, and then Scott. Once again, that will be David Lee on the tone, followed by Steve, then Tom, and then finally Scott. Alrighty, grabbers, you're all set, ready to go. David, go on the tone in less than 5. Steve, Tom, and Scott. Up next is the Formula One Heat 1.
Hey, Matt, are you racing in the 21.5? You are? What kind of start do you guys do? Is it still this kind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, PTA is going once it does that.
Heads up. Got you.
All right, we're 40 seconds down, 4:20 to go. Hard smack in the bottom right. Do have a car out on the ice. David Lee running into some trouble. David Lee up in the air. It is Steve coming off with the early lead, the 35.50. Scott Oop in second, 33.59.
4 minutes left.
Do have another caution out on the bottom right. Right. All clear on the right. Tom Rydell running the 27.510. And it does look like David Lee is in some trouble. Your leader's shooting down the backstretch in the blue 12 scale. Your number 2 and 3 follow right now. Is that Scott, the more neon bright? Yep, sure is. That will put Tom in the blue and orange. It is Steve hanging tough, the 34.504. Scott running second in the 32.504. Tom with the 28.501. Does look like Scott's running into some trouble too.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go now, drivers. 3 to go. 2 minutes down, 2 drivers out, 2 remain. Steve running the 8.2 fast lap. How do you do that? Tom running the 9.4.
I don't even know how you see it.
Right?
It's like carpet camera.
There's an 8.2 by Steve. New fast lap. You guys are a little bit over halfway there with 2:15 to go. Steve still running the same 34.501. Tom, a 29.503. Tom hits a 9.2 fast lap.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go now, drivers. Swap. We've got 2 minutes. Almost put German in there, too. Steve now goes up to the 34.50. $35,508. Tom jumping up to 35.08. With a minute 30 to go now, drivers, 1:30 remaining. You leader passing in front of the driver's stand, number 2 down the backstretch. Now in front of the driver's stand.
One minute
remains
left.
now, drivers. 1 minute to go. Steve with the 35.507. He just keeps getting faster. A new 8.235 fast lap. Tom Rydell, Tom Rydell running the 35.
45 seconds left.
2:06 fast lap. 40 seconds to go. It is the F1 Heat 1, Race 4 up next. Steve does have another lap.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go now, drivers.
So, this kind of start, they're all still on their own clocks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so it's roughly.
There's their clock. There's their clock.
Yeah.
15 seconds left.
Roughly. Oh, hello.
It's still 15 seconds to go, yeah. You still call it as 15 seconds to go.
Keep going till I call your name, drivers. Keep going. Steve, you're still alive. Keep on going.
Tom Riedel done.
Tom, that's you. And here comes Steve.
Steve Roebling done.
Steve is finished. Steve got the win with the 35.508. Tom Rydell, a 35.02. F1 Heat 4 up next. Race 4, not Heat 4. That'd be cool. Looking for Matt, David Lee, Brian, Greg, and Joey.
What was that?
Heat 4, this is race 4 round 1. It's heat 4 round 1. You're thinking of round 4.
Well, the way I said it, Heat 4 would mean 4 different heats of F1. Okay. Okay.
Marshals to the track, drivers from the last race. If I can get Steve, Tom, Scott, and a volunteer, I think. Yes, because David is in this race. Steve,
1
Tom,
minute to
Scott,
the
and a
start of the
volunteer,
race.
please.
Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith checked in, ready to go.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
What? How?
Can you put me in the second F1 heat? I can probably make it. I won't make this one.
Yes. And
30 seconds to the
round
start
2,
of the race.
add you into this one as well?
You can put me back in here after this. I just am still trying to get my.
Oh, you're telling me you're not going to make this one.
No, I won't make this one.
Got you. So just save it for round 2.
Well, either that or unless you
15 seconds to the start of the
We
race.
don't have 2 heats of F1. We only have
No,
the
just the
one.
one. Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Alrighty. I'm sorry about that.
I do have all my marshals in place. If I could get one volunteer for the top left-hand corner. If I could have one volunteer for the top left. Thank you. That's Greg, right? Sweet.
David Lee. Greg Huey.
Then I see Matt coming. How's it going, Matt?
All right.
Said I'm a little dizzy running back and forth.
Matt Harrington.
All right, with Matt checked in, I do have all my drivers. All right, we're gonna close the backstretch, get you guys ready to go. It will be, uh-oh. Maybe not. No throttle? If Matt can't make it, it will be David Lee going on the tone, followed by Brian, and then Greg. But hopefully we get Matt back. Watch out over there, Scott. But with Matt back in the race, Matt, you will be going on the tone. David Lee goes second. Brian third. Greg fourth. Ooh, that's loud. Guys, see that goat? All right, drivers, you are ready. You're lined up, ready to go. Matt on the tone in less than 5. David. Brian. And Greg. Remember, drivers, you are all on your own clock. Nothing to worry about. All right, we're 40 seconds down with 4:20 to go. David Lee, your early leader, that 31.509. Brian Smith, 4.3 seconds behind with a 28.506. Matt running the 27.504, 1 second behind Brian, who gets caught on the right. All clear for Brian. Matt does go into second, Greg into third, Brian down to fourth. Greg running that 26.501.
4 minutes left.
2.8 behind Matt. Matt is now 5.7 seconds behind the leader. Brian slips into third, 4.1 behind Matt. Greg now 0.6 behind Brian. Leader shooting down the backstretch, blue and gold. Number 3 car, then there goes the number 2 and the number 4. Your number 2 and 3 cars shoot down the backstretch. Matt now 7.2 seconds behind the leader. Brian 6.5 behind Matt. Greg 0.1 off of Brian's time.
3 minutes left.
With 3 minutes to go now, drivers, plenty of time remaining. Keep a level head. Your leader out front, that blue and gold. Number 2 car, still Matt in the dark orange. Number 3 is the white and green, that's Brian, and Greg is out there in the yellow. And black. There's black on that body as well. Black and yellow? No, I'm kidding. .230 to go now, drivers. You are halfway there. Greg now 2.8 seconds off of Brian's time, 2.8 seconds away. Brian 9 seconds off of Matt's, and then Matt is 10.1 seconds off of David Lee's time.
Two minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 to go now, drivers. 2 minutes remaining. David Lee with the 31.502, a 9.4 fast lap. Matt Arrington, a 30.509, a 9.6. Brian Smith with the 28.504, a 10.1. And Greg Huey, a 27.501, a 10.2. Here goes Matt and David. David trying to put Matt one lap down. He does get him. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Minute 15 remains now. Drivers 1:15 to go. The leader, your number 2 car, shooting down the backstretch. There goes to number 4. And here comes Brian, your number 3 car. With 60 seconds remaining now, drivers, the final minute.
1 minute left.
21.5 TC up next. Race number 5.
"45 seconds left.
Caution out in the middle. We got a dead car. Keep the line tight.
Thirty seconds
Car
left.
in trouble. Number 2. With this lap, Brian does go into the number 2 spot and Greg into 3. Roughly 20 seconds remain on drivers, 20 to go. Hard smack on the bottom.
15
right
seconds
stop.
left.
Keep going till I call your name, drivers. Everyone is alive. Everyone is still alive.
David Lee done.
David Lee, you're finished.
Brian Smith
That's
done.
Brian. We're just looking for Greg.
Greg Huey done.
David Lee got the win with the 31.503. Brian Smith, 28.503. Greg, a 27.505.
I'm gonna scratch the rest of the night in this.
Scratching the rest of the night, got you. 21.5 TC up next. That is John and Matt.
Still not fast enough?
How about a 38 and a 40?
38, 40.
So are you happy with 2 marshals on this class, or are you happy with 2 marshals, or do you still want 4?
Make sure one to each day.
Yeah.
And then marshals for my 21.5 TC, since I only have 2 cars, if I could get David and Brian, 1 on each side.
Going down your hit is actually
1 minute to the start of the race.
Who's on the live stream? We got 3 people on live stream. Hey guys, how's it going out there? We got Brian Brosvik. What you doing, buddy? How you doing today?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You mean there's a live chat going along with our video?
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk to the people out there. Anyone watching? Brian Smith says hello.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
David Lee.
John Steger.
Not learning names.
Matt Harrington.
And my 2 drivers checked in, ready to go. If I could just get my second marshal on the right-hand side of the
15
track for
seconds
me.
to the start of the race.
Thank you, sir. Alrighty, we're going to head and close the track down, get you guys ready to start. John, you will go on the tone, and then Matt, you'll follow swiftly behind. Does look like we have 3 marshals for the 2 cars. Great. All right, you lined up ready to go. John on the tone in less than 5. Matt. And they're off. Friendly reminder, you guys are on your own clocks. Nothing to worry about. Not racing the car in front of you or behind you.
how we ended up with an odd number.
All right, we're about 40 seconds in with 4:20 to go. Matt on that early lead, the 32.502. John, a 31.505. 1.6 seconds behind. Now 1 second. Your leader out there in the blue and highlighter. Red, blue, and white.
4
driven
minutes
by
left.
John. With 4 minutes to go, you're 1 minute in. Matt, the 32.503. John, 32.509. 1.1 seconds off.
We kicked that in back the rest of the way down.
$140 down, $320 to go. Matt hanging tough, the 32.502 with a 9.0 fast lap. John, the 32.506, 1.4 seconds behind, a 9.1 fast lap. These two drivers are fairly matched.
3 minutes left.
With 3 minutes to go now, drivers, 3 minutes remain. There goes both drivers shooting down the backstretch. John right on the tail of Matt. About 2.7 seconds off of his time. And you guys are halfway there with 2:30 to go. John in some trouble in the middle. Nope, all good for him. Just making some minor adjustments.
Or 15. I'll be down to 15. Okay.
2 minutes left.
Yes. But make sure 10 minutes prior to the race, you get on there and you tell everybody we're starting in 10 minutes.
Are they getting angry about that?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's only the on-road guys. They need to know 10 minutes before they start racing, that way they can prep their tires. Because apparently they can't look at a fucking clock and see that it's 6:50 and know they're gonna start in 10 minutes.
With a minute 30 remaining on drivers, 1:30 to go. Matt still hanging the 32.502. John the 35.01. 35.04. My apologies.
You need to talk Bill into carrying that tray. That's just all.
1 minute left.
With 1 minute to go, both drivers coming up pretty close to each other. Ooh, John slipping in on the inside line. Very nice. He said he led him.
45 seconds left.
45 to go now, drivers. 45. Keep pushing. Just not each other, of course.
Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds to go now, drivers. 30.
15 seconds left.
Pretty much.
You're not wrong. Keep going to the third name, drivers. Keep on going. This should be you guys' last lap. Keep on pushing. And there's John. And
John
there's Matt.
Stinker done.
Matt got that win.
Matt Harrington done.
32.506. John, a 31.508. All right, drivers, with that, that does conclude round number 1. I will be back at the top of the hour. Oh yeah, you know me. I'll be back at the top of the hour with round number 2, and I'll be back on the mic in about 5 minutes to give you guys your 10-minute warning.
That's why I can't stand the Onroad program. They try to tell me how to run my fucking race.
Oh, well, I've always started. I like to start at the top of the hour. That's what me and Jed would always aim for, because it just made more sense going forward, I guess. You know? It was cleaner if we could get started at 8 o'clock, rada, so on, whatever. Why am I not remembering how to make round 2? James, I forgot how to do it.
You go to your schedule, you put
I'm so kidding, I'm kidding. Did you say 9? Do you mean 8?
Now I just gotta convince them to put it in 10 circles.
Those of you watching on the live stream, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Top of the hour. Oh, that's 14 minutes. My apologies.
Joey Paxson. $15.7. $14.5.
You're the one that changed it.
Oh my god.
You don't like pinky promises? But if I sign, like,
Not that. If you sing the damn song flat, you can't hit the notes. Just don't sing it. Just listen to it. If you sing
I don't want to like full on singing here. Unless you guys want a concert. No.
You gotta sing it. You're texting me trespassing now, you know that, right?
No.
Because he told you to leave.
We're breaking free.
Frank, think wish he could say that. I'm not leaving though. No, you are. That's right. You got 2 more minutes till the 10-minute warning.
Someone asked me about that, and I explained the entire situation.
Joey Paxson.
dropping her off. Carly's not flaky. She is in time.
35.4.
Greatest first step.
You ever run into that when you get facing this line?
I hate that. Freaking line sticky. Like, what is that?
25.3.
Alrighty, drivers, we got about 10 minutes until the start of round up 2. About 10 minutes to the start and about 2 seconds before I fall down the
12-9.
stairs.
Anyone else see that?
Twelve seven.
That boy came out there and he said,
14-8.
like, he went a little.
12-6.
Do you listen to Money Bag?
11-8.
Let's do it. I like
12-1.
Why are you leaving me? Ow, my freaking.
12-7. 12-5. 12-5. 12-1. 'Andy Watson. 22.4. 12-1. 21.3. 11-8. 12-7. 11-3. 27.1. 11 flat. 11-1. 12-2. 10-9. 11 flat. 11-4.
'Cause
40.8. 11.5. 10.5. 10.5. 11.4. 12.5. 10.9. 10.7.
John, if you're still out there, she was
10-9.
singing High School Musical soundtrack.
Eleven one. 12.3. 35.9.
God, I hope that's not true. Because that ain't happening. For one, Puff would bite and scratch. And for two, please don't sleep naked on my couch.
13.7.
'It's the little things, you know? Just wear clothes, right?
10.7.
Huh? No, I have a friend. I go to school in Terre Haute at ISU. So now that we're back online, like, kind of really driving everything. So Carly and her boyfriend want to come hang out for the night. So we're like, you guys want to stay the night? You can. And he's like, I'm not sleeping with on the couch. I'll sleep naked in the bed. And I was like, you're going to wear some clothes.
25.3.
So my cat's going to scratch something that you're not going to like. And my dog will bite something.
11.2.
For the music majors, my director talked to the dean about keeping all music classes in the street, but after Thanksgiving break, this will be next week.
10.7.
And that's only for 2 weeks, so study week and finals week, which isn't bad. And then I'll be all in person again starting in January. Late January, but still January. Yeah, I'm a music business major with a concentration in merchandising.
22.4.
It's hard, but it's fun. Yeah. My sister made me laugh. My sister, they live in Tennessee, and she just stayed at college.
10.8.
And she called my brother for advice because she's thinking it's too hard and that she can't handle it. She might want to drop out. And my mom told her that she didn't want to talk to me because my major is so easy.
12.4.
I don't compare to anything with her standards. And I was like, oh, okay. I'd love to hear a music major who thought this major was easy, but I mean, shit, whatever. Oh, you got water? Agua? Wasser? Ein Wasser, zwei Wasser, drei Wasser? Ein Wasser. Just one? Okay. I asked 1, 2, 3. I owe you 50 cents, good sir.
Got you.
So we got to do change all the courses every month.
Yeah, once a month.
Naga, naga, naga. All right, drivers, let's go ahead and get into round number 2. If you have yet to have a chance to look at your round 2 sheet, it is up on the computer screen. VTA up first, that will be Jason Goff, Tom Rydell, Greg, and Andy, and Scott. Jason, Tom, Greg, Andy, and Scott. Marshals to the track, please. If I could have my 21.5 touring cars. Matt, John, and 2 volunteers. My bad. Matt, John, and 2 volunteers, please.
Hey, I told you someone would hear you singing. I got asked about you.
What am I singing?
You
Can they hear me still?
Yeah, they can hear you.
No. Hey y'all. What was I singing?
High School Musical at the time. There's only
Oh.
one person watching. I don't know who it is.
I was singing High School Musical. My bad.
Yeah, you're good.
I
I'm
don't
sure
wanna
they
do it
enjoyed a little
again.
High School Musical.
Oh.
1 minute to the start of the
Maybe
race.
that was actually singing this. I get it. They probably heard your pet peeve too.
Telling you, man, you got to be on pitch.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Like a big fence. You wanna babble the wrong way so you can fix it. I got two.
Greg Huey. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
I can't fix it.
We have Greg checked in, ready to go. Here comes Scott. Ooh, blowing me kisses.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
So for the people watching the live stream who just hear a goat every once in a while, do you think they think we actually have a goat that runs around here?
Probably.
They're like, well, it sounds like a goat. It must be a goat.
Or they just know it's you and they're like, ah, okay.
It works if you plug it in. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Someone told me about that last week. Yeah?
Scott Owen.
All right, we got Scott checked in, ready to go. Still looking for Andy, Tom, and Jason. Here comes Jason, off on the right side.
Tom Riedel.
There's Tom. Good enough.
I'll take this squirrel.
Thank you, good sir. Do have one volunteer marshal out there. Thank you, John.
Jason Goff.
Is Jason Goff checked in? Andy, are we going to make it? I heard a yes. I definitely heard a yes.
Send me to Addie and who you guys go.
Oh boy. Out of your butt.
Your house.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to get you guys lined up on the backstretch. It'll be Jason Goff. Be me choking first. It'll be Jason Goff in the number 1 spot, Tom in the 2, Greg in the 3, Andy in the 4, and Scott in the 5.
Thanks, sir.
What do you want to see here? What's there? Which one is there? The right. The right. It's always the right. Where's your case at?
And here comes Andy. The orange car is number 5. The number 4 cars are coming up right over here. Yeah. And looking for one more marshal in my top left-hand corner. One volunteer to the top left. Oh, never mind. I see Matt. Thank you, Matt.
See, I'm happy it's not just me, because when I said top left, you went that way instead of this way. So I'm happy it's not just me. I'll call that side the left side of the track till the end of time.
Top left of them.
Yeah, exactly.
It probably depends on who you're talking to. Like if you're talking to somebody in the pits,
Go ask Elijah.
There we go. Yeah.
but if you're talking to them while they're racing.
That way. Yeah. All right, drivers, you are. Oh, there we go. You are lined up and ready to go. Your marshals are in place. VTA Heat 1, Race 1. Go on the tone in less than 5.
Ask if you're taking.
Mute that one fast. It also depends on like the underwear.
Mike keeps getting there. There we go. Aha. 45 seconds down, about 4:15 to go. Scott Newton out front on that early lead. The 23.512. Jason Goff 1.1 seconds behind, a 23.502. Tom Rydell, the 25.01, 3.6 behind Jason. Andy in the 4th, a
4 minutes left.
21.502, 1.5 behind Tom. Greg 5th, 21.504, 0.2 behind Andy. You guys are chasing Matt's TQ from round 1, a 29.504.
Do you want to touch it? Right.
A barrel roll in the bottom right. All clear. The leader shoots down the track, followed by number 3, then 4. Then there's the number 2 car down the backstretch. Here comes the number 5. It is the orange and white number 10, I believe, out front. Scott Newton hanging with the 28.507. Jason Goff, a 27.507. Andy, 25.511.
3 minutes
Tom,
left.
24.50, 0.6 seconds away from Andy. 1.5 seconds behind now. Greg running the 23.50, about 4.4 away from Tom. Jason Goff now 4.8 seconds behind the leader.
I have a little bit of chips in my turn tip. I don't know. I lift my belt there.
2:30 to go now, drivers. You're halfway there.
Okay, fine. Let me tell you. It's fine.
Caution off on the backstretch, car shot over. Ooh, pull that out in front of traffic is all good. Marshall made it back safely, all clear on the track, all clear. The leader turns it over on the right side.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go now, 2 to go. I believe that did give Jason enough time to get by. Indeed it did. Jason, our new leader. Scott down to second. Yes, 4.9 seconds behind. Andy running third with a 26.504. Tom, a 26.509. 3 seconds off of Andy. Greg, a 25.501. 2.9 away from Tom. 3.1 away from Tom. 120 to go now, drivers. 120. Keep pushing. Just not each other. Jason Goff with a 10-1 fast lap. Scott a 9-5. Andy a 10-2. Tom a 10-5. Greg a
1 minute left.
With 1 minute to go, drivers, 1 minute. A smack on the backstretch, all clear on the backstretch. VTA Heat 2, Race 2 up next. VTA Heat 2, Race 2 up next.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go now, drivers, 45 to go. Scott, 3.2 away from the leader. Tom, 1 second away from Andy, who is in third. Greg, 2.4 away from Tom.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go.
Fifteen seconds left.
15. Number 2 shooting down the backstretch right now, still in the lead lap. Number 1 and 2 are on the lead lap. Keep going to the third and drivers.
Jason Goff done.
Jason,
Tom Riedel done.
Tom,
Scott Howitt done.
Greg, looking for
Greg
Andy.
Huey done.
And there's
Andy Watson done.
Jason Goff got the win, the 28.50. Scott, 28.501, 0.9 seconds away. He was slowly but surely closing the gap. Andy Watson, a 27.508. Tom, in 26.50. Greg, 26.503.
Did you not resort?
I did.
How is that? Because there's no way that Jeff and Joey are third and fourth fast. I mean, it's over now, but I'm pretty sure that...
Is this matching round 1?
It's exactly the same as round 1. I just realized that it was the exact same. I didn't think about it at first because Scott was in it, and he had trouble in the first round, but Jason was third fast. He should have been in the fast heat, and Joey was...
I don't know what the hell happened, because I have it set, it's auto set up to do that. I mean, I pulled out one driver, which made it even 5-5, but I don't see why that would have had any effect on...
I mean, it is what it is at this point, but...
Fuck.
Man. I was trying to figure out how Joey was in, because Joey was the slowest car out there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
That's all right. We'll get through it. I'll just have to... I don't know what happened, but make sure it don't happen next week, or whatever.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm sorry about that.
It's cool. We got racing tomorrow.
Hey, Jen. What?
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jeff Willen.
What caused this?
What happened?
It didn't resort my round 2. But it's still giving me round 1 results.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
But Matt just informed me that this is the exact same lineup as round 1, and I believe it is, because... Well, no. No, it can't be, because he went out on 12 scale.
It probably...
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Selected the wrong thing.
John
You
Steger.
just dropped down to laps per time. You kept it as whatever the other one is. Maybe created your second round.
Okay.
It's not a huge deal. Then calm down.
Joey
It was only one
Paxson.
person who noticed. I didn't even catch it.
It's not a huge deal.
Damn, that's upsetting.
Yeah, I used to make that up too.
I haven't done it in a while, though. No, I really haven't. I mean, this hasn't been a problem in months.
Jeremy Jukes.
I'm upset.
Matt Harrington.
Alrighty, drivers, I do have all cars checked in. Marshall's in place. Let's get you guys lined up. Go ahead and close the backstretch. It'll be Matt in the number 1 spot, John in the 2, Jeff in the 3, Joey in the 4, and Jeremy in the 5. Jeff. Joey, and then Jeremy. Alrighty, drivers, we're all lined up and ready to go. Marshals in place. VTA Heat 2, Race 2 on the tone in less than 5. Coming off of lap 1, pretty clean. Couple bumps on some rails.
Okay, they're like this.
Do have some nice separation coming out, but it does look like a repeat of round 1. Matt and John running away with it.
If you see me do this and then do this, it's because they found out.
It's the blue and white 20 out front, black and white 82 in second. Matt running that 25.503, John a 24.502, 1.7 seconds behind him. Jeff
4 minutes left.
501, Joey the 18.505, Jeremy the 18.514. Do have a turnaround at the strike. All clear at the strike now, all clear. $3.15 to go now, drivers. $3.15. Matt out there with a 9.5. John a 9.8. Do you have a bump up on the backstretch? Clear on the backstretch. Jeff at 11.4. Joey at 12.0. And Jeremy at 11.8.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go now, drivers. 3 to go. $2.30 to go now, drivers. You're halfway there. $2.30 to go. It is the blue and white 20 hanging out front. I think it's 20. Oh, 76. I wear glasses. I'm so blind. It's the blue and white 76. I thought it was 20. Running that 9.5 fast lap, chasing his TQ 29.504 from last round. Currently running a 29.508. John a 28.502, about 2.5 seconds behind the leader.
2 minutes left.
Black and white 82. I hope. Jeff running third with 24.511 and 11.1 fast lap. Joey 23.508, 6.2 behind Jeff and 11.8. Jeremy 25.06 and 11.8. With a minute 40 remaining now, drivers, 140 to go. Your leader shoots down the backstretch. There's the number 2. There's a number 3 car as well. A little bump with the leader, number 5 at the strike. All clear at the strike. The minute 10 to remaining now, drivers, 1:10 to go. John is slowly but surely closing the gap.
One minute left.
With 1 minute remaining now, drivers, 60 seconds. Matt out there with the 29.503, John 29.506, Jeff 24.502, Joey 23.503, Jeremy 25.02.
45 seconds left.
John is 2.2 behind. Caution off on the bottom right. Keep the turn tight. All clear on the bottom right. There is one marshal out on the track. All clear now, drivers. All clear.
30 seconds
to go to the
left.
drivers. 30. Keep pushing. Just not each other, of course.
Seconds left.
15 seconds to go. 12 scale, heat 1, race 3, up next.
Joey Paxson done.
Joey, you're finished.
Matt Harrington
Matt,
done.
You're finished.
Jeremy Jukes done.
Jeremy and John. And
John
here's
Stager
Jeff.
done.
Matt got the one with
Jeff Quillen done.
29.501. Did beat round 1 TQ time. John 29.504. Jeff 24.507. Joey 23.50. And Jeremy 20.503. 12 scale up next. Looking for Steve, Tom, Scott, and David. Marshals to the track. If I could have Matt, John, Jeff, and Joey. Matt, John, Jeff, and Joey. Put it on my belt.
Put it on my belt. That's what a dumb did.
Steve Roebling. 1 minute to the start of the race. Scott Owen. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race. Tom Riedel.
Hey, is that not a
15 seconds to the start of the race.
That bathroom is 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That bathroom yonder is occupied out.
Okay.
Jeremy, supposed to use that other bathroom.
Go out back.
You're disgusting. Oh,
David
he just went in
Lee.
the bathroom real quick, and I was like, well, that one's closer.
There's still a lot of people that don't know that's a bathroom.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I know where our fourth marshal is. He should be joining us momentarily. Let's go ahead and close down the track. Get you guys ready to start. It'll be Steve going on the tone, followed by Tom, then Scott, and then David. Once again, that'll be Steve on the tone, followed by Tom, then Scott, and then David. And here comes Matt down the back. You guys will be chasing Steve's TQ from round 1, that 35.508, running those 8.2-second laps. Way too fast for me. All right, Steve on the tone in less than 5. Tom, Scott, and David. Friendly reminder, you guys are all on your own clocks. Do you have a barrel roll in the middle? Do watch out for the marshal on the back stretch. Keep it wide off on the back. Hard hit in front of the driver's stand. And a flip over on the right side. Clear in front of the driver. Do have it stuck. 12 scale stuck in front of the driver's stand. You get a turn around at the strike. All clear on the track though. All clear.
4 minutes left.
1 minute in with 4 to go. David Lee out front running the 36.504. Steve a 34.501, 3 seconds off of David's time. Tom running that 36.507. A caution out the middle, leader down.
We only got one person watching now. That's sad. Oh, it's probably me.
I watched all night that week. I wasn't here.
Did you?
Like last week, what? Yeah. I watched all night.
I do it more or less so that people can go back and rewatch videos.
I do. I'll rewatch
3
all
minutes
of
to go.
them.
3 minutes
3
left.
to go. It is Steve out front, 34.502. David Lee, a 34.505. 2 seconds off of Steve's time.
Except 2 weeks ago, I thought I had A and B, and I didn't. I didn't rewatch that.
Looks like Tom made his way back out there.
I couldn't bear it.
I couldn't figure it. I just had to pretend it didn't. I knew it
Should have
happened.
rewatched it to see if you like missed a live or something.
Yeah.
2:30 to go. You guys are now halfway there. Steve hanging tough with David Lee 0.7 seconds on his tail now. Steve with that 8.3 fast side. David Lee the 8.2. Tom an 8.9.
I was just as fast that night, but he had more braking power at the end of the 180.
Gotcha.
Since he was close enough, he just kept dive bombing.
Oh.
David Lee getting turned around at the strike.
2 minutes left.
12 scale is still alive with 2 minutes to go now. 2 to go. Does set hit back about 4 seconds from Steve's time.
Body, left rear.
Left rear on the body. Should be good. There we go.
I don't know how you saw that.
Yeah. I saw it when it come around here.
Gotcha.
A minute 15 to go. I'm sorry, 1 minute to go.
1 minute
Steve out
left.
front running the 34.501. About 1 lap off of his TQ from last round. David Lee running the 33.506. Tom a 27.508.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. Now drivers, 45 seconds remain.
Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds. F1 Heat 1, Race 4 up next. F1 Heat 1, Race 4 up next.
Fifteen seconds left.
15 to go now, drivers. 15 to go. Keep going till I call your name, drivers. Keep on going.
Steve Roebling done.
Steve.
Tom Riedel done.
Tom. David, you're still alive. Keep on going. And David.
David Lee done.
Alrighty, Steve got the win, 34.50. David Lee second, 34.509. Tom third, 27.50. Alright, F1 Heat 1 Race 4 up next. That'll be David, Brian, Greg, Matt. No, I'm sorry, Matt, you pulled your F1, correct? Okay. That would be David Lee, Brian, Greg, and Joey.
Brian Smith. 1 minute to the start of the race.
He should be able to.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Joey Paxson. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Greg Huey.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
Racers only.
I don't want to.
15 seconds to the start of the race. David Lee.
I just didn't know far if it was over.
Looking for one more marshal to the track, one volunteer marshal. Thank you, Bossman. All right, meet me over on the bottom left-hand side in front of the strike. We'll get you guys ready. It'll be David Lee going on the tone. Brian Smith, you will go second. Greg third, and Joey fourth. Once again, that'll be David Lee on the tone. Brian second, Greg third, and Joey fourth. All right, drivers, you are lined up, ready to go. David Lee on the tone in less than 5. Brian. Greg. Joey. You watch out on the back end. Very nice. Gonna get that sentence out fast enough. Ooh. Caution off on the top left, right, top right on the backstretch. All clear. Someone's out there skirting. All right, we are 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. Brian Smith, your early leader, that 35.06. David Lee at 35.07, 0.2 seconds off of his time. Joey running the 24.510. Greg at 19.505.
4 minutes left.
With 1 minute and 4 to go. Leader shooting down the backstretch, green and white. No, David Lee does go into the lead. Brian Smith down to second. Yes, David Lee hanging on to first, the 35.02. Brian Smith 1.2 seconds off of David's time. Joey running the 25.510. Greg at 22.511. Leader out front, the blue and gold, passing in front of the driver's stand. Do have a caution on the top right. All clear on the right-hand side, all clear. Barrel roll into the middle.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes to go, drivers, 3 minutes to go. David Lee, your leader, 31.508. Chasing the TQ he set last round, a 31.503. Brian Smith running second, 35.05. Joey third, 24.503. Brian is only 2.9 seconds behind the leader. 2.9 seconds off of his time. Hard smack on the top right. All clear. Caution in the middle up on the left side. Keep the turn tight. All clear. You have one marshal out on the track. All clear. Drivers are clear.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remaining now, drivers. 2 minutes to go. David Lee, the 31.504 with a 9.4 fast lap. Brian Smith, the 29.505, 9.8. Joey, a 23.503 with an 11.5. Here comes your leader down the backstretch. Number 2 and number 3 car going through the middle right now. Number 2 is the green and white. 3, purple and yellow. Really nice purple. A minute 30 remains now, drivers. 1:30 to go.
One minute left.
1 minute to go now, drivers. 1 minute remaining. David Lee hanging tough, 31.502. Brian Smith, 29.503. Joey, 24.510.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds to go now, drivers. 40 seconds remain. 21.5 TC up next. 21.5 TC up next.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds now, F1 drivers. Keep pushing. Joey has a hard rollover.
15 seconds left.
All clear for him. Keep going till I call your name, drivers. Keep going till I call your name.
David Lee done.
David, you're finished.
Brian Smith done.
And here comes
Joey Paxson done.
David got the win, 31.501. Brian Smith, 29.503. Joey, 23.502. 21.5 TC up next. That is Matt and John. If I can get 2 drivers from the last race, 1 on each side of the track for me to marshal.
One minute to the start of the race.
I can't repeat it.
Forty-five seconds to the start of the
He
race.
would never. That's the funny thing.
Don't be too sure about
No, ask him.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
For me, it would.
I don't know. A sensor wire.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Got 150 and then a box of sensor wire. I didn't know that.
Matt Harrington.
So we're John Sager on the track. Do 962. It's me, what thing?
I'll take it. Done it.
I'm about to give you $1 and I'll keep it. That's fine. I didn't realize when you matched the change $1 up, that would be $1. For a second, I was like, yeah, we're square even. What do you mean?
I give you the thing that I just purchased, though. Thank you.
Is he really? Oh. He don't look like it. He looks a tad bit smarter than you. I'm just kidding.
You do.
You do. You help me with mine.
Let me get this race started and I'll switch.
Yes, I do, boy. Be up here tomorrow.
Oh, it needs to
No,
be
I'm
done
just kidding.
after you fight it in here? Is it just supposed to be switched
For
out so
real?
you can get James' attention before I come back down? Or I can do it as soon as I get the train.
By the way. If I can get 2 marshals to the track for me, please. One on the right-hand side and one on the left.
You are. As soon as you walk away from those.
And there's John checked in.
John Stinger.
Thank you, Brian. If I can get Joey for the left-hand side. I'm sorry, for the... Yeah, left-hand side. If I can get Joey down here next to me for this side, and we'll get these guys going. Ooh.
I ain't got a turn marshal every single race.
That's how I felt when I raced.
He's fine.
All right, we're going to head and get you guys ready. It'll be Matt going on the toe. John will go second. Matt on the toe, followed by John. All righty, drivers, you are set and ready to go. Marshals are in place. Matt, go on the tone in less than 5. John. And they're off.
This goes right here, don't it? Catch it all.
At the moment, I got John out front with the 32.504. Matt in second with the 32.505. 0.4 seconds off of John's time.
Four minutes left.
With 4 minutes to go, now drivers, you guys are chasing Matt's TQ of round 1, the 32.506. John, you are on pace for a 33.507. Matt on pace for a 32.502. Three minutes remain on drivers, 3 minutes to go. Matt now 0.8
3 minutes
seconds
left.
off of the leader's time, 0.8 seconds. John hanging tough with a 33.505. Matt a 33.508. John with a 9.0 fast lap. Matt is 8.9. John getting the hard smack to the side of Matt.
Elijah owes you 50 cents.
It's on.
Is it in the drawer or is it on his account?
Both? What? If it's in the drawer, it's on his account, right? Yeah.
2 minutes to go now, drivers. 2 minutes remain. Red,
2 minutes
white,
left.
blue out front. Blue and yellow running up below second. 2.4 seconds off of the leader's time. John now a 32.504. Matt a 32.508. All right, T-Mac on the right side for that. All clear.
1 minute left.
We got the body rolled up. Caution in the middle.
Forty-five seconds left.
There's a crease
30
in the body
seconds
that's
left.
shooting itself back that way. Yeah. 20 seconds to go now, driver. 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
I lied. 15. Keep going till the car name, John. Keep on going.
John Stager done.
Alrighty. John got the win with the 32.504. Does take a new TQ.
So I give you a couple $100 for the whole.
Alright, it is 8:47. I will see you guys at the top of the hour for your main event. 9 o'clock, I'll be back.
Hey, where'd he go? Best individual result?
For the mains,
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
It's the only option, never mind.
I think so, but I don't remember.
When you and if I had it, then I can have it.
This computer's slow. Wow.
Okay, one more. I want to do this. Will you do this? Really? You don't want to help me do that? That's my favorite.
And then Matt turned around, he's like, yeah, it's my mom. Okay, so like, what do you guys want for the A then? You want like 7 or 8? Like, what do you think? Like, 7? I was like, yeah, so probably like start 5 and 5B, 5 and B, and then 2. Like 7 and B. He's like, yeah, technically. By the way.
Why would you not? I don't understand why they ask that. Why would you not bump it? And they literally always ask.
What track doesn't exactly? Did it have the information on the track that has? The appropriate question is how many? I feel.
I want a freaking monkey.
You want a monkey? Look in the mirror.
Your name Lion.
Did you find out the answer to that question?
Yeah, one more.
She thinks you would do something only to her and not any others. Yeah, see, told you. Told you. Yeah, it's that.
What? Oh, what we was talking about? Whenever he was walking away, I was like, he'd do it for me. He was
Nope. Nobody.
like, Jordan's so different.
There is no female in creation.
There's nobody in creation.
Excuse what? How?
Greg Huey. Jeff Quillen. Tom Riedel. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy Jukes. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Joey Paxson. "4 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Two minutes left. One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. Joey Paxson done. Jeremy Jukes done. Greg Huey done. Steve Roebling. Scott Owen. 1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. David Lee. Tom Riedel. 4 minutes left. Three minutes left. Two minutes left. One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. Tom Riedel done. Scott Oaten done. Steve Roebling done. David Lee done. Brian Smith. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Greg Huey. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Matt Arrington. David Lee. Joey Paxson. "4 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Two minutes left. One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. Brian Smith done. Joey Paxson done. Greg Huey done. David Lee done. Matt Arrington done.
I guess they couldn't hear you, but they can now. I don't know if it was my fault or I just
1 minute to the start of the race.
It's
on now.
Elijah's.
Usually is.
I don't get all Elijah.
Did you turn the microphone off?
And you forgot to turn back on.
When did I turn it off?
I don't know. But I just went and it was off, and I know I didn't turn it off. I mean,
45 seconds to the start of the race.
For not turning it on, but not the microphone. You know, the microphone on the white booth. I'll take responsibility for not turning it on, because I should check it before the race. But
The last time I muted it was when the people were doing something with this.
you never unmuted
30 seconds to the start of the race.
It was not round one.
Was it later in round two?
It might have even been in like your first race or something.
Let's say it ain't me. I ain't smart enough to do that.
15 seconds to the start of the race. John Steger. Matt Harrington.
What?
You gotta hear Carl say it. I'm turning my volume down and it's your.
What the hell is he doing? Do you see this, Elijah?
Who is he? Nothing.
They're making it easier for themselves. That's all they're doing, because Onroad guys can't fucking drive a track like they're given.
I call them out. Like, hey, Doug don't run the show no more. You don't touch my track. Have a nice one. Don't race the track you're given.
Alrighty, guys, if you would be on the backstretch, we will get you guys lined up and ready to go. It's going to be John in the 1 spot with Matt Harrington in the 2. John in the 1 and Matt in the 2.
Do this.
Front wings for F1s. They'd be hanging over there with the on the wall.
On the back one.
On the wall with the other pan cars you tried.
That lineup was John in the 1 spot with Matt in the 2.
He just fit right through there. Just fit right through there. Right through the crack.
I fit through there too.
I can't even fit through there.
Talking about that crack over there that I fit through yesterday?
No, this is a different one.
Alrighty, you guys are lined up and ready to go. Your marshals are in place. Got you. I think it's going to be a lot of racks, but you know.
You did not think that was funny.
Alrighty, you guys are lined up and ready to go. Your marshals are in place. 21.5 touring car A Mainers go on the Toad in less than 5. Thank you for the effort, Dave.
Did the protoform front wings fit on the CSUs? Yes.
What's up, David Key?
I laughed at the comment of what is she saying. I think it was
4 minutes left.
There it is. Got 3:45 to go this race, drivers in. 1:15, 3:45 to go. John out front with a 24.507. Matt Arrington in second. That is 3/10 of a second behind John.
Hello. I got a cold chill.
Somebody's here with you.
You say a shortcut?
With 3 minutes left to go in this race now, drivers.
3 minutes left.
John, your leader. Matt Arrington in second. That is 2.2 seconds behind John.
I used to have a fuck ton of practice, but not so much anymore.
What is it doing? Kids come.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left to go in this race, drivers. 2 minutes remaining. Matt, your leader. 28.503. John Stinger in second. 5/10 behind Matt.
Sideways. Do you know how to close out of the race entries?
Close out of racing. What do you mean?
How to finalize all that?
No.
You mean to make sure that everyone paid?
Go to that Google sheet. Right click whatever the sheet name is that you're on, the main sheet name at the bottom. Like, yep, right click it and click duplicate.
This is your final minute of the race, guys. Final minute.
1 minute left.
John Stinger back in the lead. 29.505 with Matt in second. That is 2.5 seconds behind John.
Change that, double click on the name and change it to whatever the hell today's date is, 11/20 I think.
45 seconds left.
11/20/20. Yeah, don't do 2020.
So you don't want the year.
30 seconds left.
11/20/20. And then go back to the form responses and highlight lines 2 through whatever the last response
15
is.
seconds left.
With the first cell. And ending with the far right cell.
Oh, so highlight F.
Yes, except for the first line.
John Stinger done.
Date, name.
Matt Harrington done.
Classes, except for that very first line. Sorry.
John Stinger got first 29 laps. Matt Arrington second with 29 laps. Up next on the track of this time is your final race of the night, the VTA A Main. VTA A Main. That is going to be Matt, John, Jason, Scott, Andy, Greg, and Tom. Matt, John, Jason, Scott, Andy, Greg, and Tom. If I could have you 7 drivers back out to the track to race. Check in. 7. And your marshals for this race are going to be any and all available volunteer marshals. Any and all available. At least 4 volunteer marshals out to the track, please. Yep.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Innovative slots.
Scott Owen. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Andy Watson, Greg Huey, Tom Riedel.
And we only have 7 drivers in the race. We had 14.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Welcome, Matt. John, this is the one, man.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Matt Harrington. Jason Goff. John Steger.
Still looking for 2 more volunteer turn marshals. 2 more volunteer turn marshals. I do have all drivers checked in. We'll go ahead and close the backstretch. Get you guys lined up. It'll be Matt out front in the number 1 spot. Matt out front in the number 1. John Steger in the number 2. Jason in the 3. Scott in the 4. Andy in the 5. Greg in the 6. And Tom in the 7. Once again, that is Matt in the number 1. John in the 2. Jason in the 3, Scott in the 4. Yeah. Andy in the 5, Greg in the 6, and Tom in the 7. Drive sober or get pulled over. Or something like that.
Yep.
Oh, that's a pretty look going down the straight. 7 VTA cars lined up. Very nice. James? Sweet. Alright, drivers, we are all lined up, ready to go. Your marshals are in place. VTA aim A, go on the tone in less than 5. And they're off, coming off of turn 1. Do have some bumps coming out the gate. Do have top 4 qualifiers going away with it. Coming out on the early lead, that is Matt, John, Scott, Jason, Tom, Greg, and Andy. We have a turnaround out in the middle, caution in the middle, white 82. All clear. You have 2 marshals out on the track, clear on the right side of marshals, 1 marshal in the middle. All clear now, drivers, all clear. With the confusion out in the center, that is still Matt out front, Scott now 2nd, Jason 3rd, Tom 4th, Greg 5th, John 6th, Andy 7th. .645 to go now, driver. 6:45 to go. Getting a little bit congested up here on the left side. It is Matt out front, Scott running 2nd, Jason Goff 3rd, John 4th, Tom 5th, Greg 6th, Andy 7th. There goes your leader down the backstretch. John slowly but surely making his way back up to the top of the leaderboard. John's sitting in 4th at the moment. Coming up on Jason Goff.
What was that? Not everybody, no. 6 minutes to go? I didn't hear it.
5:45, no drivers, 5:45.
Until you hit 5 minutes? Okay.
Matt out front in the blue, 82, I think. 76. I am so bad at this. Scott hanging tough in second, about 2.8 back. John now third. Jason down to fourth, 0.5 behind. Greg running fifth, Andy sixth, and Tom seventh. Your leader still out front in blue and white. 76, your leader. Number 2 is Scott Uden. Orange and white, number 10, shooting down the backstretch. Your number 2 car. John, number black and white, 82, gets back up to third, shooting down the backstretch as we speak. There's your number 4 car, Jason Goff, shooting down. Caution off the bottom right. All clear. Just a quick little pit stop. Does look like Tom is pulling his car. 6 cars remain. Caution on the right side. All clear. Four minutes to go now, drivers. You are halfway there.
4 minutes left.
Your leader, Matt, out front. Blue and white 76. Caution out on the bottom right. All clear now, drivers, all clear. Scott in the orange and white 10, running second. Don Sager right behind him in third. Got 1 lap back in the black and white 82. Jason Goff front in third. Greg. Jason Goff running fourth. Greg fifth, Andy sixth.
My eyes played tricks on me, because I swear to you, Jason Goff was just in third.
Jason Goff now 0.9 seconds behind number 3 car driver. Jason Goff now 0.3 seconds behind John.
3 minutes left.
With 3 minutes, you got drivers 3 to go. A caution off on the bottom right. All clear.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes to go, double trouble in the middle, all clear now. With Matt out front, your leader. Scott still on the lead lap. Brennan in second, John in third, Jason fourth, Greg fifth, Andy sixth.
Clean driving, man. I'll take it a sec.
1 minute left.
1 minute remains, now drivers, 1 minute to go. Blue 76 shooting down the backstretch out front. Scott Newton in the white and orange 10 running second. John Seeger in the black
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go to drivers 45. Keep pushing, just not each other or the walls. Watch out for those walls. Jason Goff running fourth, Greg fifth, Andy sixth.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go to drivers 30 for that first, second, and third place sticker.
$15 seconds left.
15 to go.
Andy Watson done.
Andy, you're finished. Everyone else, finish your lap.
Greg Huey done.
Greg,
Jason Goff
John,
done.
Scott,
John Stager
and
done.
Matt.
Scott
Matt got the
Owen
win,
done.
the 48.808.
Matt Harrington
Scott
done.
second, 47.806. John third, 46.805. Jason fourth, 45.804. Greg fifth, 42.803. Andy sixth, 41.80.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, drivers, that does conclude this evening's racing program. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and racing with us this evening. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we see you again next week. Same race program, same time. If you guys have any last-minute purchases, please come on over to the shop. The shop will be open for about 5 more minutes, and then we're closing the register down. Track is closed. We will see you guys next time. If you're coming out tomorrow, we open at 10.